Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please speak to your boss. Why not?
Stop.
Help!
Stop.
Help! Help! You're hurting me.
Stop.
Hey, is your body camera on?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God! Don't go to Brian. Get in the car. Stop on me.
My child is traumatized and so am I. I am
Your child's not in the car, Shelby.
He's traumatized without me because the last time
Shut your car off.
We all know that one person who makes their political beliefs their entire personality. And then they get offended by opinions that differ from theirs. They think they're so high and mighty and make sure everyone knows it. That's why the cops can only expect cringeworthy reactions when entitled woke people realize they've been arrested.
Liar! Liar! I want a liar. Hey, folks, guess what I want is a liar. Liar, 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 liar. Liar, what am I under arrest for? Do I have any rights?
On the 10th of March, 2023, police were dispatched to a college campus after a call came in about two people who were armed while stealing property. The thieves didn't realize it, but they were actually stealing from an undercover officer who was disguised as a student protester. Here's how the events played out.
Yeah, someone is currently stealing my property.
My name is Ian Dinkla. I leave the
Oh, he's got a weapon. He's got a knife. He's got a knife.
Hey, Ian. I don't want to hurt anybody. Back the up.
No, Ian, you can't take my car.
I'm not doing it. What is wrong with you? Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! What's wrong with you? You fool! Get involved! Bystander effect!
Get on the ground. Do not resist.
Oh my God! What the is wrong with you? Oh my God! Are you insane? Are you insane? Are you behind my back? Are you kidding me? These people are allowed to exist here. The student on this campus. It's a peaceful protest. We're allowed to exist here defending people who come here and harass people instead of actual students. You insane.
The male student wearing red and the female student in the white shirt were in cahoots in stealing the property of some pro-life protesters. While they might have thought they were doing a noble act in punishing those who were against bodily autonomy, they were still committing theft, and carrying a knife around certainly didn't help.
They arrested me. I don't know what for. I think they arrested me. They didn't read me Miranda, though. I have not been Mirandized, y'all.
I haven't asked you any questions either yet.
Why do I have handcuffs on? Am I under arrest, sir? I know the Lieutenant Benevolent Association.
Okay.
Would you like me to contact them?
No. I mean, you can contact whoever you want.
Thank you.
Where are they being arrested?
Literally protesting on campus, protesting people that aren't students, that don't go here, that are just show up on campus. We're not allowed to show up at signs on property that we own. We own this property. This is public property. Oh my God!
The students were mostly compliant with the officers, but they did maintain their bad attitudes for the entire duration of their arrests. While trying to figure out just what was happening, they were detained by the officers, and this know-it-all duo had quite a few questions for them.
I don't give you consent to hold on to that, but or anything. I don't give you consent to hold on to anything. Are you all 10 victim? Am I under arrest, sir?
I don't know what he was doing.
Am I
I'm just
under
over there
arrest?
to assist him.
No, you are detained at this point. Yeah, okay.
Fine, take
I
safe
don't know
what
Okay. Yes, sir. Whatever the you need. I don't know. I'll suck your if you want.
Put your hand up.
Am I under arrest? You need to answer me right now. Am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? I have a right to know. Am I under arrest?
You are under
I'm
arrest.
under arrest? For what? For what? Tell me what I'm under arrest for.
Battery on law enforcement.
Battery on law enforcement officer. For stopping you from harassing my friend. For stopping you from illegally arresting a student on campus.
The students on campus began to crowd around the scene. As the female suspect explained her charges, the witnesses seemed to be in agreement that the undercover officer should be held accountable as well. However, the cops were firm in their decision to arrest the students, who had a very poor understanding of the law.
Officer, why are my friends in handcuffs when that man isn't?
Because these love to harass people for no reason. What is They're charging me with battery of an officer. For a plainclothes officer attacking a student. That's what they're charging me with.
Yeah.
I don't think they've said yet. I think they're just holding her.
Why are you arresting her? She didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. What the f are you arresting me for? I don't even know.
After talking to witnesses, they soon discovered that the male suspect was seen stealing a sign the week prior, so the cops had been on standby for the guy regardless. Left alone in the squad car, the man continued showcasing his lack of knowledge of the law.
Do I have the right to remain silent? Should I be silent right now? What's the silent? Do I have a rights here? Can someone explain to me my rights? Can I have a lawyer? I'd love a lawyer right now. You know what I'd really love? A lawyer! Can I have a lawyer? Lawyer, 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 lawyer. I want a lawyer and they're not giving me a lawyer. I don't know if I should be silent because I'm a fool and I'm just an average person that you're supposed to, what the silent? What's a silent? Lawyer, lawyer, I want a lawyer. Hey folks, guess what I want is a lawyer. Lawyer, 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 lawyer. Lawyer, what am I under arrest for? Do I have any rights? Are y'all gonna tase me for speaking? I don't know. Can you talk to me? Am I gonna get attacked for talking? Let's play a game. Oh, hey, Mr. Computer, that's probably recording. Hey, Mr. Computer. Oh, hey, sir. Hey, future judge, what the f***'s going on? I haven't been Mirandized. I don't know what I'm under arrest for.
While the cops left this guy to calm down a bit, they first questioned the undercover officer. After telling his side of the story, they then went on to question the male suspect. And of course, their stories were completely different.
So what happened when you tried to identify?
So I went up to him and I was like, hey man, because he was turning around because he was holding this big black sign.
Right.
I was like, hey man, and he turns around and I'm like, I grabbed his arm and I pulled my shirt up and I'm like, detective with the University of Florida. And then he pulls me, he's like, I don't believe you. And I was like, look, right here, I got a gun and badge. And then he started pulling away. He's like, no, it's a fake badge, I don't believe you. And I was like, okay, well, if you come with me, I'll be able to show all my credentials and verify who I am. Then he's like, no, pulls away from me. I grab him. That's when she comes up, grabs me, pulls me around. Right. I'm showing her my badge and like, don't touch me. I'm off right. And then the whole thing escalated from there. And that's when we were there.
Some guy just grabbed my arm and afterwards declared he was a federal. I don't know, is he federal, local, state? I don't know. They can explain after I was handcuffed that I was arrested. I don't know if they're supposed to explain that I'm under arrest before they handcuff me, but I think so. I mean, I haven't gone to law school yet. I'm pre-law, so like, I gave speeches. I know some of the judges. Oh, look, Judge Folsom. Can I talk to Judge Folsom? I'd love to talk to Judge Folsom right now.
Unsurprisingly, the male suspect was placed under arrest and charged with felony armed robbery and resisting arrest. The female suspect was also arrested and was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. Hopefully, the incident taught these young students to pick their battles wisely. On the 6th of January, 2023, police responded to a disorderly conduct report. Dispatchers got a call from a hotel manager reporting a very aggressive guest. Upon arrival, the cops tried to make contact with the guest, but she refused to talk to them.
I need to speak with you.
Who you need to speak with?
Are you Bartholomew?
No, my last name is Bartholomew Bay. That's
Yep.
two last names.
Okay,
That
yep.
last name is a surname that's to be respected. And on top of that, if you are not the officer that came on behalf of me, then need to speak with you is, can I speak with you or do you need to speak with me?
I can't really hear you, man, because you're talking behind a closed door.
Right, and you should, because your ears weren't even through a closed door.
So I need you to open the door and identify yourself, and I need you to leave the hotel.
No, I'm not, and no, I'm not.
Okay, then you'll go to jail.
Okay.
It's incredible they even wanted to stay in the hotel room with people constantly knocking at their door. As law enforcement explained the issue to the guest, they learned a little bit more about their ignorance of the law.
Okay, sir, they're saying you're all paid up here, okay? They want you to leave.
And I'm saying I want a refund if I'm going to.
Okay, that's a civil matter.
No,
Listen.
I don't have to leave because the police is at my door. It's actually a civil matter. They need to evict me out of a hotel.
That's not the case.
How you gonna, well, show me it's the case that I'm just simply gonna go to jail because I have an issue here. And I'm talking to you through the door. And when you came, your body camera finds me inside of my room doing what? So first of all,
Are you gonna open the door for us?
no, you supposed to demand her, right?
We'll bring it.
Other way. No.
You got a thing to
Yes, I do.
That was real silly.
Police
Babe,
department,
you're
go ahead
recording
and-
this, right?
You got a thing.
Go ahead and open that for me.
No, I'm not. And I've already said I'm using the restroom. So I'm gonna make sure you get in here.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound like you're in the restroom.
I bet it does. I bet it does since we recorded. I bet you this is where I've been and I got in the toilet with tissue in my hand.
Again, you need to pack your stuff and leave.
No, you're not getting ready to tell me that through the door. Shut the door.
She continued trying to evade them, even after law enforcement and the hotel staff tried to enter the woman's hotel room. Despite being warned about the consequences, she escalated the situation unnecessarily. She decided the law just didn't apply to her, and she continued telling the officers how to do their jobs.
If you refuse, you'll go to jail for trespass.
Shut that door. No, I'm gonna leave
She has to go down and get
with my refund as well. Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the individual inside. We handle this type of stuff in court all the time. The fact that you just opened that door. Your name is Officer who?
Cunningham.
Officer Cunningham. You mean to tell me you opened that door while I said I was inside of the restroom? Did you open that door while I said I was inside of a restroom?
You're gonna come unlock this so we can handle this civilly, or are you gonna be?
No, I'm gonna use the bathroom. You're gonna back off because I have the right to do that in a room I paid for. You're not gonna come like you're some form of authority that is gonna begin to move me. You're doing nothing but mediating the issue. You are law enforcement. You are not trespassing until you've been kicked off of the property. I've signed the trespassing paper, and you even gotta go to court for it.
The cops were quickly losing their patience, and reasoning with the woman wasn't working. They decided to take matters into their own hands.
Have they processed the refund?
They're not
There
getting
was no refund because you've used all your money.
Okay, I paid for 2 days yesterday. I didn't even say I'm in the restroom. So if you heard all the other conversations through the door, you ain't dealt with anybody as smart as me. You
Okay,
deal with
can you
criminals,
open the door,
people
please?
who are degenerated and low in mind.
We have.
Can you provide the receipt?
We would like you to open the door so we can resolve this.
You can't even resolve it. You're law enforcement.
We
You
would
have to enforce the law.
We need you.
Now they have to continue to adhere to the policy. Would you like to provide a receipt that shows me that I'm paid up, no money is owed, so I can continue to leave payment? Baby, are you looking at this? You can even keep your foot on the door. The thing is, I paid for this room and I'm paid up. Even if they wanted me to leave today, that does not make me unauthorized to still shut this door. No, it doesn't. I still have the right to open
You
and
shut
close
that
this
door on me, I'm taking you to jail.
Say what?
Shut that door on me and I will take you to jail.
Guess what? You came in my house
the door.
before and I bet you I would
Listen,
not, that assault wouldn't hold
you
up
stop
in court.
talking for
I
2
bet you that
seconds.
wouldn't hold up
Stop
in court.
talking.
No, I don't have
Okay.
to. No, I told you, you better look up that Moroccan knife.
Open that door now.
The officers struggled to pry the door open while the woman incessantly shouted nonsense at them. However, they were eventually able to get to the suspect, who unsurprisingly resisted arrest.
You're tearing up their property for absolutely no reason. They should provide me a receipt.
Open the door now.
You are doing
Listen.
damages to their property. They should provide me a receipt so I'm able to get my property and leave here. Or you see that they are only doing this to the door because they want to?
No, you're not opening the door.
They have no reason to do that.
behind your back.
Stay, hey, I'm a Morrison Moroccan accent. This is already,
behind your back.
Guess what?
Stop resist.
Babe, that's not resistance. You did not tell me why I'm being detained. You're doing this out of anger. As you can see, they're fighting me and throwing me out of anger. Guess what?
Put
I'm
your
a
hand
female.
behind your back.
I'm a female.
Get on the other side.
I've done absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm a female being handled this way. I'm not. This isn't resisting, and they've told you this in court now.
Please stop.
George Floyd didn't teach you this
Please
isn't
stop,
resisting.
sir.
That you can't do
Please
this
stop.
truly. Don't do
Please
that.
stop.
Don't do that.
Please stop.
This is not gonna hold up.
Please stop.
This is not gonna hold up.
Please stop.
How am I resisting? You tell me in court with 12 jurors. How am I resisting?
After they were finally able to handcuff the unruly woman, they tried to escort her outside to the unit. She insisted, however, on throwing another temper tantrum for the camera. Also, she repeatedly mentioned George Floyd while being arrested.
Well, come up.
You are not You are not walking me down here. Oh, she got you on camera. You can do it.
Get on your stuff.
I shouldn't even have to get on the floor.
Get on your stuff.
Oh, I got to. You ain't hiding this. Boy, I'm a Moroccan national. Oh my God. You really think this is gonna hold up? She just got full video of me. You thought coming out here and me in my head. Do you know? Okay, Sergeant Monica Green. I'm about to contact her. She has the highest clearance you can have.
You have anything in your pockets that can poke me?
Nope. They shouldn't even have me pushed down. I was standing up. Right now, he's trying to make sure I can't breathe. He put me in the George Floyd. And you come in the front. Babe, they got me in the same position George Floyd was in. They had me in the exact same position George Floyd was in. Thank you.
The cops made slow and steady progress, escorting the woman out of the hotel. It seemed like every time they made some progress, she had something to complain about. They were eventually able to walk the woman to the unit, where the entire time she was being searched, she ranted nonsensically.
Hand my property over to my wife. I'm a female. I keep telling you that. You seen them grab my cat? Yeah. Thank you. You seen them grab my Yeah. Oh my God. I told you I'm a female. Now you just harassed me. Now you just assaulted me, and you knew it. You put me in the position of George Floyd when I mentioned it, and then I tell you I'm a woman, and you still stick your hands between my legs to where I can feel your fingers on my lips. No, sir. You can't even come in. You can't even confiscate that. Have you read that? You don't want a job.
I know who you are.
No, You know who I am because you've already verified it. Let me hurry up and get out for trespassing. Officer Cunningham, you're not, I hate that you just did this. You need a,
Look the other way for me.
No, I don't have to look the other way.
When they got to the jailhouse, she continued pushing her side of the story, and it differed greatly from what really happened. The suspect seemed convinced that she was indeed a victim of police brutality, but the body cam footage obviously shows otherwise.
Back to the fact that being in the uniform is making you guys into serial killers. I'm actually sending this in. Some of the most dangerous people in the world right now are you guys. Because you are taught and pushed to become desensitized and so numb to the normal reactions of things so that you can try to protect and serve, that you actually aren't having a normal response to experiences anymore. If you only use your gun, your physical tactics, your authority in your voice, you get so used to doing that every single day, it's actually making you monstrous. If you repetitiously do something, even if you think you're doing it for good intention, it will begin to condition you. You're already becoming stereotyped. Anytime somebody sees you now, they think you're the type of officer that's gonna shoot melanated people, huh?
Despite the woman being confident she was off the hook, she was charged with trespass and resisting arrest. On May 15th, 2024, the cops were dispatched to investigate a mysterious RV parked on the sidewalk of a residential neighborhood in Florida. When cops arrived from the Northport Police Department, they questioned the driver, who seemed a little nervous.
Police department. Hello? Can you come out here real quick? She's in there. She went in the bathroom. There's like a little room back there she just went into. Hello?
Hi, sorry, I couldn't open it.
No problem. So we received a call concerned about her. Do you always park here or do you live near the area?
No. My friend across the street here.
3310?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. There's no room to park.
Yeah, just about how long do you plan on being parked here? Oh, okay. You're still, it's not a long-term thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. Do you just have your ID on you real quick?
I don't.
What's your name?
Anna.
Is this yours? Or your?
This is my mother's.
Your mother?
Yes.
What's your first name?
Anna, A-N-N-A.
Okay, so you haven't been here long at all?
No, sorry.
So you just got here?
No, I mean, it's been a little longer.
Like overnight or?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Where you live?
I live in Northport, sorry.
Okay, what's your address? Okay, is there anybody else in there with you?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Your license valid, everything? No issues?
Yeah.
All right, just give me 1 second, all right?
Okay.
Just take that for me.
Since there was no real issue here, except that the woman was driving without her license, he'd most likely check her identity so he could give her a ticket and move on with his day. The cops, however, noticed something fishy while they ran her information.
Yeah, it looks like her. She has shorter hair.
Yeah, it's probably her. It's hard to tell for sure.
Ashley Klein, no. Deborah Hanson.
Just write down the last 4 digits of the social security number and say, hey, is this you? Just answer her. Just say we're so sorry.
I don't think that's her.
It's parked. No, well, it's parked on the shoulder. Matt parked it on the shoulder.
Can I just speak with her if you don't mind? Ask her if you don't mind to speak with me.
Yeah, in just a second. Sorry. Yeah, I know, but he has to empty the tanks. So anyway, a neighbor called the cops.
The cops here were unable to verify the information the woman gave them. She gave them a false social security number, which also could not be confirmed. The suspect then called her mother, who made an attempt to verify her daughter's identity.
All right, is she going to talk to me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hello? Hi. Hi, this is Officer Gamal of the Northport Police Department. Who am I speaking with?
This is Amy.
Amy, and what's your last name, Amy? This is your RV, correct?
Yes.
And who is the driver? Who is it in possession of right now?
I am.
No, who's in the RV right now?
Oh. I'm so sorry. Who's in the RV right now?
Yes.
Oh, well, that would be Joni.
Joni? So who's Ann? Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry. Joni's getting her kids ready for school right now, and I'm getting very distracted. Anna is in the RV right now.
Okay. And this is your daughter?
I'm sorry, I've got... Huh?
This is your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have two daughters. I am so sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I don't understand what's going on because everything's been fine with my RV. So
No, you're fine. Your RV fine. So the issue is, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Your issue is, I feel like she's lying about her name. I don't know why she would.
No.
Well, she can't even tell me. She gave me your social security number. I already knew the social security, and she gave me the wrong one. So that's where I'm.
It seemed like Amy, the suspect's mother, let a different name slip than the alias Anna. In yet another desperate attempt by the officers to identify the female suspect, they then asked about the name Joni. The woman immediately got defensive and tried refusing to answer the question.
What's Joni's name?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to give this information.
Honestly, I'm gonna be straight with you. I feel like you're lying to me about your name. You're real nervous. I looked up your social, and you gave me the wrong for your social.
Because I didn't want to give the.
So you lied to me.
I didn't have to give the number.
I'm trying to verify your identity, okay?
That's all. But I gave you the information, and so did my mother. I mean.
But I'm also trying to verify your identity.
I don't know how else. I'm not giving my social security number to somebody or the.
So you gave me the wrong social?
No, I didn't.
So what four numbers did you
four numbers, but that was the four numbers of my son's.
So you gave me the wrong ones?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you see how that makes you look bad?
I know, but that's because I don't understand why my social's being asked for.
Because I'm trying to verify your identity.
I mean, but my mother.
The last four.
I understand, but my mother I don't have to give the information. I mean, even if I look up, that's not a question that's allowed to be asked.
To show that you are who you say you are.
But I don't have.
Look up the name and date of birth.
But I don't have to. Can I talk?
Listen, look.
Office? Like, I don't understand.
Is there something you're hiding? Do you have a warrant?
No.
Do you have a valid license? Even if you don't have a valid license?
I'm not driving right now, but yes, I do.
Okay. Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter because you weren't driving when we got here.
The suspect here is obviously not the brightest. Sure, it's not a good idea to give your social security number to just anyone, but law enforcement officers have better things to do with their day than opening a credit card in your name. The officer explained the situation to the woman, but she didn't take it too well.
This is where we run into the issue.
Because I don't want to.
No. I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
We're here because obviously somebody called the complaint about the vehicle.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You gave me your name. I checked your name.
Okay.
Your license picture doesn't look like you. I don't know how long ago it was taken.
A long time ago.
Okay. All right. And that's where I asked you for your social because I wanted to verify it was you. You gave me the wrong four.
Right.
And that's how we're at now.
Right. Because I didn't. I mean.
Okay. So you lied to me. You lied to me about your information.
My social security number. Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I didn't.
So you provided you provided law enforcement with false information. Is what you're admitting to? You just said you did.
You
just said you gave me your sons. Okay. So do you want to give me your proper so I can identify you and then you can go about your day?
I do not want to. No. I feel like I'm being harassed now.
Okay. All right. Come back here.
Come on.
Why? Because.
Yeah, we're gonna walk back here.
Yeah.
Until we figure out
until we can verify your identity.
I'm not put you in handcuffs unless you walk back here with me now.
No, can I speak to a boss, please? Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I please speak to your boss? Why not?
Stop.
Help!
Stop.
Help! Help! You're hurting me.
Stop.
Is your body camera on?
Yes, it is.
Help!
Stop.
Help!
Stop.
There is no. This is This is no. This is not right. I didn't do anything wrong. Can you please stop? No, I just want to sit up. I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
This is. I'm trying to sit up. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna
Let go
sue
of
you.
me.
I'm gonna sue you. Call
Okay.
911. Call 911. This is wrong.
Something as simple.
The cops were able to fasten the handcuffs and escort the woman to the squad car. However, while she refused to speak to the officers before, all of a sudden she had a lot to say now. She kept screaming entitled nonsense, even though the officers had been very patient with her so far.
Are you ready to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
ready?
Can you bring
Now you're
your
gonna be
boxes?
arrested for
No,
several different
no,
charges.
I didn't know. See, you don't even have anything. This is wrong. Please, I want your boss right now. I have the right to demand to see a boss. You have no charge on me. I do not have to give you my social security number. You do not have to touch me. Please, no. Tell me what I'm being charged with right now. What is my charge? Not telling you my social? Are you trying to? That's illegal. This is illegal.
Okay.
No, this is illegal. I did nothing. It is. You guys are taking advantage of your power.
Well, you listen. Are you done yelling so you can listen to me so I don't have to repeat
I
myself?
want you to see your boss, please.
Okay, are you going to listen to me?
Yes.
One, you provided me false information when I asked your social.
You asked for a social. You're not allowed to ask me my social security
Yes,
number.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, okay.
It is not part of your stuff. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Nowhere does it say an officer may ask you for your social and you must provide it.
Oh,
It does not say that. Can you please show me where I have to give my social?
Okay. To
That is
identify
a
you.
private. To identify me? No.
Yeah. Have a seat.
That is not true.
Just take a seat, okay?
You are lying.
Have a seat.
Ow.
Lexington.
Can I please? I want your boss.
Okay. That's good.
It's unclear at this point whether or not they charge the woman, but hopefully they'd give her at least a little time to reflect on her actions. On the 17th of June, 2020, police responded to a gas station regarding reports of a reckless driver. The driver had rammed into 6 other vehicles and destroyed the entrance of the convenience store. Here's what happened when law enforcement arrived.
Do not hit my shit. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Okay.
Open it, please. My door lock right here. Put the car in park.
My daddy do voodoo. Yeah, that's 38 related.
He do voodoo. My dad do voodoo on my cameras right now. This ain't gonna happen. My dad do voodoo. He do voodoo on my cameras. My dad fait beaucoup lié. Il fait vaudou. Il se beaucoup. Il fait vaudou. Il se beaucoup. Il fait vaudou. Il se beaucoup. Oui, mais il se beaucoup.
Come on,
Il
let's go.
fait vaudou. Il se beaucoup. Il fait vaudou. Il se beaucoup. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Despite being pretty compliant at first, she was still screaming at the officers. It's unclear if she thought her father's voodoo caused the wreck or would somehow save her from arrest. But when she realized there was no escaping her fate, she completely broke down.
My face hurt. My dad do voodoo, bro. You sleep. Get in the car. Call the police. My daddy do voodoo. Get in the car. My dad do voodoo. My dad do voodoo, bro.
Relax.
My dad do voodoo. Walk up, walk up. Daddy do voodoo. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. My daddy do voodoo, bro. My dad do voodoo. My dad do.
After securing the woman in the squad car, the cops had to piece together the entire story of what happened at the gas station. Considering the suspect hit 6 cars in total, it wasn't too hard for officers to find witnesses to the crime. Now let's hear their side of the story.
All right. Just tell us real quick what happened. Just give me
Been thrown off the premise, black male, Felony,
He was over at this, like, we pulled up right here, and literally, we seen this lady tripping, and there was a white car parked at that point, and she kept
13 right there.
Yeah, and she was trying to like hit the dude or whatever, hit the car. So she comes around, she starts backing into his car. So we start recording, just like wait for this in, and then like I guess she got mad. She came around, and I was standing outside of my car. She came around and she tried to like squish me against the pump, and she hit over here, and like I took off over there as soon as I seen the car dragging. I didn't know if the shit was gonna go. I was just running, and literally after that, passenger seat. I jumped over to the driver's seat. I hopped out the car. And I looked around, and then he's standing right here. And I turned, and she's hitting the car right here. And then she's literally squishing it. She has to like tight out. And I'm like, my arm was pushed against the thing. Yeah, she did. Like she tapped the car. Thing, bro.
You don't know her at all?
No, we don't know her. I don't even live out here. We were here because we were trying to find somewhere to go eat, and we just wanted to stop real quick.
Are you injured in any way, or?
He told me to go check my arm out.
Okay, yeah, just want to make sure before the medic's clear, if you need anything, that we get you checked out.
Nothing but you're probably just bruised or something.
Okay.
I'm not no major.
This witness statement gave officers a little more insight into this woman and what her motives were for the crime. The first red flag was this woman's erratic behavior, but the second was the witnesses saying they had no idea who the woman was. This could potentially mean that substance use or some sort of mental break caused this woman to drive recklessly.
Okay, the first thing what I saw is she hit the car over there.
Okay.
No, the car that was right here, but I don't know, the guy left.
Okay, so there was a car here, she hit it?
Yeah, she hit it first. And then after that, she goes back and then does the whole circle again and hits that car right there. And then she goes around, she goes back all the way back, hits the car that was here, hits that car, then goes again in a circle and hits that car multiple times. And then after that, she goes back in, and then after that, she drove into right here. Okay. And she was, while she was hitting right here, she was drinking I don't know, she was just drinking. I don't know what she was doing. What was she drinking? I don't know. It was like a green can.
It was like a margarita on a can.
Yeah, I was I don't know, but yeah.
She's got a can of bubbly or something in there. I don't even know.
Just as suspected, the woman was seen drinking something out of a can, which could indicate that she was driving drunk. The cops then talked to the gas station employees to get the surveillance footage of the scene. Notice the damage done to the entrance of the store.
You guys have video in here of what happened?
No, probably didn't hear it.
It's all working? So you can see it all?
She backed into somebody's car. They got out of the car to say something to her. And then she hit this person's car and kept hitting it, backed into another car that was parked. Everybody was kind of running towards the store to get inside the store. And she came to the door.
Was she backed up into it?
No,
Is that what
she
she did?
rammed from the front.
From the front?
Yeah.
Rammed the front.
She did it 3-4 times.
What car was she driving?
The car right there, that's over.
She was driving the silver car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I think she was drinking because she was doing like this and she poured something out her window.
Oh, okay.
So that's why when I was on the phone with the police, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm trying to make sure everything, I locked our registers just in case she got out the car. Right. We didn't know.
All right.
So.
Are you guys able to make copies of the video?
Well, my boss is on his way because I called the owner.
He's on his way?
Yeah.
He's probably the only one access it.
So he's on his way.
While the cops were trying to determine the charges she'd received, she continued singing and making a massive scene out of her arrest. Shortly after, some friends and family members arrived on scene and reprimanded the woman for causing such a scene. They seemed very upset that the rhetoric she was using did not seem to match her actions.
They want him doing a 15 for act out with a deadly.
I'm so hot down
and then to throw in there, about logical violation, all that kind of stuff.
Man, look at me. I know you mad. You got it.
They make her look bad. Keep saying Black Lives Matter when you're doing dumb shit.
That's right.
Put the matter. Y'all need to put that for attempted murder.
Yeah. All right, y'all gonna answer any questions for me, honey? No.
You make our black people look bad.
Obviously, all these people were trying to tell the woman she was being hypocritical, but it just didn't get through to her. As the officers attempted to put the woman in the car to take her to the jailhouse, she resisted arrest. This woman's racking up charge after charge.
All right, scooch towards the car real quick. Scooch towards the car. It's in the car.
No, it's not. Where my iPhone?
No.
My dad do voodoo.
No.
Where my iPhone? My dad, my neck. My dad do voodoo, bro. My dad do voodoo. Ow! Black Lives Matter. My arm really hurt. What's that? I'm very hot and I'm thirsty. My dad do voodoo.
Pull it tighter.
Yep. I like it hard. I like it rough. I like it hard. I like it rough. My dad do.
We're gonna have to sit.
We can't leave her on her steps. I need some water. I'm very hot.
What do you want to do?
And I'm thirsty. Get me out the car. My dad do. My dad do voodoo. I'm so hot. I'm so hot. My dad do voodoo. I'm so hot. My dad do voodoo. I'm so hot. My dad do voodoo.
Slide your butt over.
I'm so hot.
There you go, baby.
I can't. I'm hot.
Listen, slide over.
I can't. I'm hot. I'm so thirsty. My dad do voodoo. I'm so thirsty. My dad do voodoo. I'm so thirsty. My dad do voodoo.
The officers finally managed to get the suspect in the car properly. She was taken to jail and booked on multiple charges, including aggravated battery, reckless driving, criminal damage to property, resisting arrest, and battery on a healthcare worker. In court, she was found not guilty due to a plea of insanity. On December 30th, 2023 in Florida, the cops were dispatched to a cinema where reportedly 2 elderly women were having a meltdown. They were being disruptive, shouting racist remarks, nearly shattered a wine glass, and refused to leave the property.
These two here.
Oh, okay.
I would like them trespassed.
Okay.
They said some racist remarks to the whole theater. I don't want them to come back.
Okay, sounds good. You have your IDs on you, man? So what the manager asked me to do is to give you guys a trespass warning. Basically, nothing criminal. It's just saying that you guys understand that you guys can't come back here. Okay?
No, it's not okay, sir.
Listen, you don't have a say. This business can do whatever they want. Okay?
We're innocent until proven guilty. That's the country I live in.
I never charge you with a
told me
crime.
I can't come back.
That's correct. You're being trespassed.
he owes us a refund for the movie.
Okay.
If we
that is up to the manager. I can't force him to do the refund and whatever. You'll have to sue him. It's all civil. Nothing criminal there.
It's a pretty big deal when the manager of the establishment decides to trespass paying guests. So despite their innocent appearance, these women were obviously up to no good. Deciding to argue with the officer was the first red flag that these two were stuck in a different time and somehow thought they were above the law.
You don't need these.
Don't you touch
Take your hands off.
Police brutality! Police
off.
brutality!
Let go of the ID.
Police brutality!
You're gonna
Let go of me!
You're gonna go to jail for resisting. How about that?
Resisting what?
You just turned a non-criminal act into a criminal
No, I
act.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
Really? I'll be filing a complaint against you. What is your
You're
name?
going to jail for resisting. Do you understand that? Stand up.
Resisting what?
Stand up now.
Girl, let me see your hand.
Stand up. You're going to jail for resisting arrest. Do you understand?
Resisting arrest for what?
Stand
I
up.
said resisting?
You snatched
Take a
something
picture.
from me. Everything is being audio and video recorded. Do you understand?
Let go of me.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Let go of Diana! Brutality! Brutality!
Get
Police
on your belly.
brutality!
Get on your belly now.
Backup arrived and they handcuffed the entitled woman. Everything could have been settled easily if they just complied with the officer or if they simply had basic human decency. Even the officers thought these women were taking things way too far.
Have a seat. Like I said, everything is audio and video recorded. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so when you snatched your ID away from me, do you understand you committed a crime?
No.
Okay, you're going to jail for resisting. Okay? Do you want to play the same game? Please have a seat.
Diana, get my stuff off the floor, please.
The manager wants them both trespassed. Okay. She is going to jail for resisting. Okay.
Resisting wasn't anything. I took my driver's license back. He said he was
She
giving us a
snatched it from my
citation.
hand and hurt my
Resisting
finger.
arrest.
He told us that we
You
were
hurt my
trespassing
finger.
and to get out, and that's what.
Do you
and so
understand
she
that?
said yes, and he's got it filmed. I have it filmed, so we don't have to argue about it. Okay? He said that we trespassed to get out,
And he was
reached
writing
for her
us a
ID back.
citation that is not
Excuse me,
resisting
she
arrest.
reached for her
wrong.
ID
There
back.
was no citation. I told you there was nothing criminal.
It's all.
And you were issuing us a citation.
We were told, right? You told us to get
It's
out.
not a citation. It's a trespass warning.
Right. And she leaned over to get her ID back.
Even if it had been a random person, simply having a conversation with the women, snatching something from someone's hand is never appropriate. This Karen thinking she'd get away with this behavior towards an officer without any consequences whatsoever is incredibly telling of her entitled personality.
It's not trespassing. We paid to get in here. We paid.
Absolutely.
You were not trespassing. That's correct. I told you they were issuing a trespass warning.
She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to
Well, she's
me.
wrong. She's wrong.
Excuse me?
I'm
She
trying
has
to
an
correct
opinion.
her.
No, you don't correct anybody. Nobody's talking to you. Zip it.
So now I have to zip it. In this free country you speak of, I have to zip it.
If I do, you do.
I've never told you to be quiet.
The officer stays with these entitled women while his partner speaks to the manager to find out a bit more.
Sir, are you the manager? Okay. You requested a trespass?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he already speak with you?
When he came in, and then.
So what was going on?
So I got a complaint that there was 2 people inside one of the theaters, just basically yelling, causing issues. So when I went in
Inside
there,
one of the theaters?
Inside the theater,
Okay.
which is the color purple, which is primarily like African American sort of film.
Okay.
But anyways, go in there, everybody's pointing at them, everybody's like saying they're reacting, laughing to the film, and they're being handcuffs inside the entire theater that some black can't help being black. The entire theater got up and started running out, trying to stop them, just like stop. And that's at this point where I'm like, I told them, leave. Well, at this point I was like, leave, I'm calling the cops as well.
Okay.
And at that point I was just like, I'm trespassing them kids.
Meanwhile, these 2 racist women were still trying to rile up the original officer. They were so busy becoming the center of attention that they seemed incapable of understanding anything the officer told them.
We didn't trespass. We didn't sneak in. We
I
didn't
never
sneak in the
said you
movie.
trespassed. I never said you trespassed. I said they are trespassing you. But you are so on the high horse about being racially profiled, you just can't even understand it. I am.
Objecting to being racially profiled.
Is this your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
I objected to being issued a citation for trespassing when we
It's
paid
not
to
a
get in here.
citation. It's a notice. It's a civil notice that saying you can't come back here, period.
All right, so we do have to tell you, if you go into the jail, you bring something in there that's illegal, it's not supposed to be in there, it's introduction to detention facility, it's a felony, okay? You can have a seat. Do you need help?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get
So
up here.
you're gonna take one step up there with your left foot, and then I'll help you.
Sit up first.
You wanna just watch your head, okay?
This Karen was sentenced to a few days in jail and fined $250. Everybody knows that before getting on the road, the most important thing to grab is your driver's license. But maybe this Florida woman missed that lesson in driver's ed because an officer ran her license plate and discovered she didn't have one.
Hello. You have your license with you? Okay. Then step out. Step out of the car.
Step out for what?
Step out of the car.
You're not telling me what you stopped me
Yeah.
for. No,
You don't have a
I'm gonna
license.
record you.
That's
Okay,
fine.
I don't
You don't have a
license.
license.
I don't have a license. What do you mean?
You just said you don't have a license.
I don't have my driver's license on me. I never had to step out of the car when I
Step
didn't
out
have
of
my driver's license.
I'm going to tell you one more time to step out of the car. I'm going to
Step
remove
out-
you from the car.
Okay, step out the car for what?
I just explained to you. Step out of the car.
For what?
The last time I'm going to tell you.
No, you didn't tell me what you're stopping me for. What the
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Ma, look at these
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
They ain't doing that. Don't take my phone.
Stop.
Mom.
Get out of there.
Mom. Mom, these politicians is trying to arrest me. Bring me back. Mom, I'm sorry for these fucking police. They pulled me out of my car.
Why are you doing this? Stop.
It sounds like she was stopped previously for not having a license and perhaps got away with simple warnings. This level of hysterics, however, for a simple traffic stop was completely inappropriate, especially in front of her baby. Now let's see what this entitled woman has to say next.
Yeah, Yeah, we are. You're the one acting like this.
Bro, you tripping? I swear to God, you tripping, bro. Yeah, I'm about to baby in the car.
You're under arrest.
Bro, you not letting me call my mom or nothing.
Stop.
Bro, what the f***? You're not gonna let me call my mama or nothing, bro. Bro, you, no, I don't got nothing in my pocket. Call my mama.
Get in the car.
Call my mama.
Get in the car.
Call my mom.
Get in the car.
Call my mom, bro. Bruh! Bruh! What the God, what the f*** is your body cam on, bro?
It is.
It's on. Okay, what? I swear to God, bro. You got my f***ing baby in the car, bro. Call my mama.
I ain't calling nobody.
This woman's mother wouldn't have been able to help the suspect unless she could magically produce a valid driver's license. While the officers gave the suspect some space to cool off, they tried to calm the baby down and find someone to pick the child up.
Did you talk to her at all? Okay. Huh? She definitely has to come pick this vehicle up. So. No, impound vehicle? She can come get the baby. I'm in the car. The baby?
Yes.
The baby. There you go. Alright,
You got any teddy bears in your car?
I don't have anything like that, no. I might have a sticker, maybe. I'm trying to find her ID card.
When one officer returned to the unit to fill out the paperwork for the suspect's arrest, she continued her hysterics yet again. She was concerned about her baby, but the child seemed to be in better care with the officer than with her. This entitled woman seemed to think she was the victim of the law when she was the one who was breaking it.
So what's gonna go on with my baby? Are you gonna let me call somebody to come get my baby? Okay, so when is y'all gonna do that? That's up, straight up. You just did all of that in front of my baby.
No, you did that.
No, what the f? You didn't even tell me what you were stopping me for. You didn't say, oh, okay, you said, do I have my license? Get out the car. Then you snatched me out the car. I've never been stopped like that before. What the f? That you tripping. You tripping, bro. What's your name, bro? What's your name? Please give me your name. It is hot as in this car and I can't breathe, bro. You need to let the window down or something. You need to turn on the air. And these handcuffs is hot as These handcuffs hot as bro. I promise you. You out the force, bro. I swear to God. I put that on your life. You out that I swear to God. Whoever I gotta go to, I'm getting you out that You better hope you motherfuckers be able to see next week, bro. Straight the up. Straight up. Straight up. And I ain't even playing. Let me get your name. Let me get your name. Let me get your name. Can I get your name? Can I get your name? Can I get your name? Yeah. I swear to God, bro. Who your officer? Who your captain is? Who your captain is? Who your captain is? Yeah.
She must have been under the impression that by screaming and yelling, she'd somehow get her way. However, all she did was make herself look even worse. The officer then called the suspect's mother from his phone, telling the woman to come pick up the baby so they could arrest the female suspect.
Can you call for a supervisor, please? Can you call for another policeman? Can you call for another policeman? What are you doing? I'm trying to put my dress down. What the y'all ain't even doing? Fuck, I'm sweating and and I'm trying to look at this bruise on my motherfucking leg. The wrong with you? Crack, I swear to God, bitch, all y'all need to die. Straight up. Can you just call for another officer to show up, please? So another officer can take me to jail.
No, I'm taking you to jail.
Okay, well, another officer can't come up here so that he can talk to me.
Okay. I'm calling you because my 1015 stated that she didn't feel safe.
I don't feel safe in here. I got a bruise on my leg. Hell no, I don't feel safe in here. Ain't no causing the scene, bro. You caused the scene, bro. You caused the scene. No, I don't feel safe. You racist as and I don't even want no black police up here. Y'all both racist, bro. Y'all both racist. Ask that when his birthday is. That the same age as me. That for you. That for you. So talk about you don't know me. The wrong with you.
Soon enough, another officer arrived on scene to talk to this deranged woman. It's funny how when the new officer arrived, she decided to be nice and mostly compliant, but the other officers had treated the woman in the very same manner. After another round of arguing with the woman, the officer did indeed untighten her handcuffs.
Come on, ma'am. Hi, I don't feel safe in here. Okay, you don't feel safe? No, I don't. Okay. I don't feel safe at all.
Alright.
I never been treated like this by police, and I don't feel safe.
Okay, ma'am.
I got a bruise on my leg. You didn't think I would feel safe?
Okay, you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
All you done is talk.
Go ahead. You just asked me, and I said I didn't feel safe.
Okay, and then I'm gonna ask you something else, but you wouldn't stop. Okay. Why don't you feel safe? Just tell me why you don't feel safe.
Because I got snatched out of the car. I have a bruise on my leg in front of my. I don't feel safe.
Okay. All right. Do you understand why you were stopped?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
When he walked to the car, all he asked was, did I have an ID?
Okay.
Did I have a driver's license?
Would you like me to explain or not?
What was it?
We have what they call license plate readers.
Okay.
So when you pass through, it automatically pops up. We all have them on our cars. Hang on. If it's set up for us.
I'm going to jail. It don't matter what I got stopped for. I just said I don't feel safe.
Okay.
Can you call are you the captain?
I'm in charge out here.
You're not a captain. You're in charge out here.
I'm the sergeant.
You're not the sergeant.
Okay.
You're not the captain.
Ma'am, this is how you go to jail.
Okay,
You ride the backseat patrol car.
Okay.
Sooner he gets done, sooner he gets you over there, okay?
Okay, can you untie my things a little bit? Because they are a little tight.
Let me see.
This one is very tight, not that one. The right one. The right one.
Okay. So that's tight, and I can put my finger in there. Okay.
You can put your finger in it.
Yeah, look, watch. Look here. So that you can see it.
Okay, that's fine. You're not going to tighten it. It's fine.
The suspect was charged with driving without a license and resisting arrest without violence. Unsurprisingly, she did not learn her lesson and subsequently racked up additional driving charges. On December 26, 2023 in Washington State, a police officer was almost hit by someone driving a silver Honda and going well over the speed limit. The officer immediately got in his unit and followed the Honda to an apartment complex.
That's fine. I don't care. Shut your car off.
My child is traumatized, officer. My child is traumatized, and so am I. I am trying.
Your child's not in the car, Shelby.
He's traumatized without me because the last time I saw him on Friday, he kept saying, "Let's go, let's go."
Shut your car off. I'm about to arrest her for reckless driving. She almost hit me.
Okay.
So, I was just waiting for you to get here.
That's fine.
Reckless woman.
Not right now, sir. You're going to have to back up.
I'm going to have you step out, Shelby.
No, I did not do anything wrong.
Shelby, right now you're under arrest for reckless driving. Step out of your vehicle. Step out of your vehicle, Shelby.
I did not be wrong, sir.
Shelby, step out of your vehicle now.
I did nothing wrong.
Take your seatbelt off and step out, please.
What is this going to mean? I have to be able to. I have an elderly cat. She's on medication.
You will be able to care for your cat.
How soon?
Okay.
How soon?
Step out of the vehicle, Shelby.
I will as soon as you tell me how soon I can be able to caretake for my cat.
I can't answer that right now because right now I'm focused on getting you out of the vehicle. Please place your purse
I would
right
like
up there.
Please call so they know I'm not coming.
Shelby, I'm telling you right now.
Can
Place your
someone
items
call on
right
my
there.
behalf
Shelby,
so they know I can't
we can absolutely call on your
my
behalf.
child is going to be so upset.
We can absolutely call on your behalf, okay? But right now, you need to step out of the car.
The cops were on a first-name basis with Shelby, which was already a red flag. But then she pulled out just about every victim card in the deck, and this should have been the officer's warning sign that it was not going to be an easy arrest. She seemed totally convinced she was innocent, but the cop here was clearly shaken up, given she almost hit him with her car.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Shelby.
That's a road.
Shelby. Anytime you drive in the manner that you drove, regardless of it being a legitimate parking spot or not, when someone has their door open and they're exiting a vehicle, standing next to you.
You are not exiting the vehicle.
Okay,
That is
I'm
not
gonna
even a
argue.
parking spot.
Shelby,
It's not a parking
take
spot.
your
Don't be
seatbelt off.
forceful because
Come
I'm
on.
going to record this.
Ma'am.
Then hold my wallet.
Ma'am.
You don't have to be rough. No,
I'm not being
You
rough,
guys,
ma'am.
I'm a domestic violence victim. Then let me
understand that.
unbuckle my own seat. Please give me some dignity here to get out of the car on my own.
We already gave you that
Yep.
option, man.
But,
Get out of the car.
okay, so are you going to bring my purse with you? Please don't be rough. Please, I'm begging you.
we're not
I
being
am
rough with you,
Under
Shelby.
arrest,
I'm a middle-aged mother. I'm a minority. I am Asian American. I'm scared. Please don't be rough with me. Please. I am actually begging you to not be rough with me because people have been very forceful with excessive force. And there were bruises on my arm because even Sergeant Nelson said, "Why are they on her so tight?" They had to use a
we
tool
have
to
one
take them
custody.
off. I didn't do anything wrong.
Right now, you are under
I
arrest.
didn't do anything wrong, Officer Ness.
Okay.
Oh, I spoke with you before.
Shelby, let's go ahead and walk back here.
Are you a corporal too?
I am a corporal too.
But can somebody please grab my purse?
I'll take
please
all that.
just grab
I
my
will
purse.
take all that.
As she came to terms with the fact that she was going to be arrested, her demeanor switched drastically from fighting for her innocence to fighting with the officers. It's funny how she admitted to calling the cops on other people multiple times, but somehow she didn't enjoy the way that she was being treated.
I'm just going to review these real quick here because we have taken you in custody, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You ever come talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned?
This is abusive.
If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before question if you wish. Exercise these rights and not answer any questions.
I know that the court order literally says he lied to me. He said I'm not allowed to see my child. Yes, I am.
Do you
yes, I
understand
am.
each of these rights?
No, because I am allowed to see my child today, and he lied to me.
That has no bearing on
He
what I'm
lied
doing
to
right
me.
here, right now.
But this is a false arrest.
Okay.
This is a false arrest corporalness. And you were kind to me when I spoke with you
And
previously.
I'm still going to be kind to you
I
here,
hope
polite.
so. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Right. But I read your Miranda warnings, okay? Do you understand those warnings?
No.
Did I read them? Okay.
No, I'd like to read them. In fact, can I read them visually? Because then I'll retain it better than just, this is a little stressful.
Let me get my...
Actually, it's very stressful. Thank you, officer. I'm not trying. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying. You don't need to be rude.
Is that good?
Thank you.
All right.
After a slew of questions for the officers, Shelby was apparently convinced that she was an expert on the law. She began challenging the officers, looking for any possible way out of the arrest. The officers, however, did not tolerate her nonsense, and they shut her down quickly.
And Corporal Mackay, since you're the corporal and Sleminski's the sergeant, I would like permission to please be able to prove that the court order is what you claimed earlier is erroneous, Corporal Mackay. With all due respect, I absolutely have parental rights.
While the court orders do change and the information may have been subject to change, that has no bearing whatsoever on what you're under arrest for.
But you tried to...
You understand that?
You falsely claim that I don't have rights to my child. I absolutely do. So you are very wrong, and that's really damaging to us.
If I'm wrong, then I sincerely apologize to you, Shelby.
Well,
in my eyes,
I would appreciate that because that's hurtful to me because you treated me like I'm lying and I'm not. Can somebody
perfect. Would you mind just doing a
please
search?
move my car?
Yeah, we'll figure that all out here.
Shelby, of course, was fidgety and obnoxious while a female officer searched her, but in the end, she was clear of anything dangerous. When the sergeant tried to talk to her about the events that transpired, she again tried to play the victim. That is, until he called her bluff and brought something up from her past.
What I'd like to talk to you about, though, is you've been making lots and lots of 911 calls. Okay, like a huge amount, like hundreds of 911 calls.
In general?
In general, but yesterday
Because they keep hanging up on me. They keep hanging up on me, and then they claim that I hang up on them. It's not true.
So yesterday in particular, I think you made 17 calls between midnight
Well, I was
and 7
alone on
a.m.
Christmas. It wasn't midnight and 7 a.m. It started around 6 a.m.
Okay, it started around 6.
And then
I didn't come on until 6.
It stopped until, and I made 1 or 2 calls in the evening. But, it was a hard day yesterday, Corporal Sergeant.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Christmas, right? You're missing your family.
I'm a
you're missing your
devout
child.
Christian.
Yep.
They did it on purpose because they know that my child and I celebrate Christmas, and then his birthday is very close to Christmas. But I don't want to say much more because I don't want people to use anything against me.
I feel that, but
there's hate crime and people are trying to erase me. It's called cancel culture, and it's so hurtful.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to erase you. I'm not trying to. I want to respect where you're coming
on the east side. I have contributed to society.
The concern we have, though, is some of the stuff you were saying to the dispatchers.
Because they won't let the call actually go through. They just hang up on me and then they lie and say that, don't hang up, stay on the line if you want to be transferred. But they hung up on me and I'm recording them, so I have evidence, especially of operator 255.
Hang on, I still want to talk about it. I don't even know who's operator 255.
I don't
know either.
It's a female.
For any normal person, talking to law enforcement all day would be the last thing they'd want to do on a bad day. But as we've seen, Shelby's obviously wired a little differently than the rest of us. And perhaps talking to the dispatchers was a kind of comfort to her evident loneliness.
I need to have a lawyer with me to talk to you.
Well, that is up to you.
But I already invoked my rights to an attorney, so why are you trying to interrogate me when I've already invoked my rights?
So you invoked your rights, you got placed under arrest for reckless driving.
I didn't.
Irrelevant, right? You got placed under arrest for reckless driving before I ever got there.
False arrest.
Well, I am investigating telephone harassment towards Norcom. Right? So you are calling...
I have a lawyer with me because I will be suing people from the Kirkland police and also individuals from Norcom for hate crime and not doing their jobs properly. And so they're trying to use it against me in a CPS case that shouldn't be a case because they say that I have so much contact with the police. Well, there's a historical pattern of when I call Norcom,
Wait, I'm gonna quickly pause you.
You have to call back.
I want to pause you because you've already talked about wanting an attorney, so I want to talk to you about this. Would you like to sit down and talk to me about your phone calls with Norcom?
No.
Shelby, this is me being direct and honest, right? Some of the phone calls you made yesterday were, and I haven't listened to all of them, were perceived as being threatening towards the dispatchers and very upsetting. And because of the repetitive nature, coupled with the obscene and harassing nature of the content, can qualify as telephone harassment.
Once again, Shelby refused to talk about the reckless driving or the 911 calls she made previously. They booked the woman on reckless driving and resisting arrest charges, but she was not charged for making threatening phone calls. Watching these obnoxious woke people get arrested has definitely been a journey. Hopefully these people learn what's really worth going to jail for and what they should be willing to let go. But even if they don't, we know they'll still look ridiculous the next time they get arrested.